Alright, sunset shower. Gotta have it fast because all the bugs are coming out. Ready for my nocturnal job as a moonlight editor. Okay, starting early again just to beat the heat. So this morning I'm feeling a lot better. Now this shows how unpredictable this condition is. Like, I can't tell you exactly why I feel better compared to yesterday. Maybe it's because some of the things I was worried about, with finances, were resolved, at least partially resolved yesterday with some assistance from my brother and my mother. Maybe it's because I just didn't do as much yesterday. Maybe it's because I have had more time to recover from the days in which I pushed myself too hard. It could be one or any or all of those things, but really the main thing is that I feel better today than I did yesterday. So, let's get straight into it. I'm going to finish tidying up the end of this driveway. You can see some ants crawling around, probably green ants. And then I've got some stuff to pick up from Bunnings in Darwin to finish off some jobs here. I'm going to move away from those ants now before they climb onto me or onto the camera. So one of the things on my list today is to pick up some cleaning products so that I can repair and clean up from the fire and some of the mould on the outside of the containers. Used into the ground, in the fire. This is melted and needs replacing. Not that it actually was connected to anything. It's just the outlet for the shower. Oh god. But I'll have to replace this. All that kind of charring, I've got to try and clean up the best I can. Once it's fully clean, I'm going to paint murals all over it, just the same as everywhere else on the container. But so I'm not too worried about the paint job, I'm just worried about the soot corroding the metal before I have a chance to clean it up. I've also got to try and figure out a way to patch that melted hole or something so that garbage doesn't fall into the water tank. All of this charring on the side, I have to scrub that off with something. I've just been trying to find the right product. It looks terrible, but aside from the way it looks, it can cause issues later on if I leave it there. Then there's this. So I've been staring at this disgusting mold on here for 3 years with no way to do anything about it. So I need to get some outdoor cleaner, which hopefully will cut through the soot as well as the mold. So 30 seconds off is probably a good product. And then there's inside the bathroom itself. I'm not going to try and get any pipes or anything, or any PVC piping to try and fix the plumbing, because I really don't know what I'm doing. And it may be that I just have to get it replumbed professionally. But I mean, plumbing, it's really literally just replacing the pipes, so that should be well within my abilities. Then we've got more of that green mold at the top there on this side. This isn't quite as bad as the other side of the container, probably because it doesn't have the rain guttering above it. Get it all prepped, get it ready for me to be able to, eventually, once I've got more paint, paint these big murals and make the whole thing look pretty cool. I've got some cool plans about the murals I can put on the outside of the containers. Then of course there's the bathroom area. So I'm going to get some, I know it looks really bad, but it's mostly superficial. It's probably the least that I have to worry about. But we have no cleaning products here really, aside from a bit of spray and wipe. And I'm not going to get very far trying to do the whole thing with spray and wipe. So basically I'm going to get some tile cleaner as well. And then I can clean this up and start prepping to remove that horrible old toilet. Can't replace the toilet this trip, not without a ute. But I have a plan for next time where I'll just get a ute for the first couple of days from Kennard's. If I clean this up, then I can have indoor showers for last week. So that's the plan for today really. I do have to be careful because when I do have a good day, when the fibro is not so bad, I do have a tendency to overdo things. So I think the chainsawing is probably the most I'm going to actually do today. I have 8 days left, so that should be enough to do most of these things. And I have 3 hours of driving to get to Darwin and back today as well. Plus probably tomorrow as well, because I might take the day off again tomorrow and go and have a second date with my friend and to maybe make her some dinner and play her some music, my guitar. So yeah, road trip. Alright, road trip. Let's make this happen. Ignition. Okay, let's do this thing. Hour and a half. Okay, I got this. I got this. So I got my supplies from Darwin, coming back via Brain Fog Road. So it's got to do the usual brain shutting down. Just gonna close my eyes for like 30 seconds to a minute. That should do it. Bloody hell. Every time.